gonna be in side control, right? And my head's pointing on that direction or diagonally to that shoulder. You can also be pointing to the hip, but always passing the line in the middle, right, of his body. If my head happens to be on this direction, it can be okay if I have this head position. But if I'm just here, there's not gonna be pressure that I'm applying to him, and he's gonna have a shrink replaces it. Okay, now if you ask me how can he get that, he could grab here and start pushing my head on that. Okay. When I start noticing this is a pattern, I'm gonna set and I'm gonna start sliding my head as he shrimp. I'm gonna pose my head in the mat here, and I'm gonna and he's gonna do the same on this side. I'm gonna slide my head down from the hip to the back of his knees, put my head on the mat, and then start walking on the other side. A lot of times too, you don't need to use the hand in particular. You can use kind of the crook of the arm, and so that gives me a better flow. Let your partner settle, and then make it work on the push, which I do. Go down here, close the head. We were working this at 6 p.m. yesterday, remember? Alright, let's go on two. More often, it's called the free ride. Okay? The drill's gonna start with me, the hand on the collar, and I'm gonna have my knee on the belly, but not so much on the chest, more like belly, hip bone area. And let's say that he already tried to turn into me, but you know that every time he turns into me, I do the top spin, right? So I get him on side control again, so his hip's not working. So he's like, if I can turn into him, the other option is turning out. So this will be trying to go front door, and this will be turning on the back. So make sense? Right. So when he goes back door, he's trying to go total, so he can sit up. So when he goes out, he's trying to go total, and then so he can sit up. Play guard. Basically. I know that, I'm gonna anticipate it by putting my knee on the belly, and I'm gonna stay low as here. Also look how my elbow is close to my knee, and then when he starts turning out, I let him, look how he starts sliding me by himself. So I didn't even actually try to ride too hard, which is there. Second hook, it's not like you're gonna go and right away hit it, which you could. I'm not saying it won't happen, but to be safe, the guy is gonna close that room, and you're gonna put this foot behind the ankle, or in front of the ankle actually, and then start pushing with that foot on the mat. The toes, as also you drop the other arm to make it curve side. And now you can put the hooks, and then you just go. That's one rep. My friend here is gonna turn on the back door. I'm gonna slide. See how the hook went in? Then immediately I try to find this crap right hook. My hook is still on. I'm gonna secure the seat though. Try to slide the back, block the elbow or the arm. I prefer the arm at this point or here. I think the arm is better. And then I push here. Alright, that's a free ride. When you pass, you can also be here passing side control, and then you start going here. Oh, now you gave him the option. And he starts going. Here, the toes on the mat, pushing on the side. Two. This decision to make the fall from this high, but there's a detail I showed right now for this move, and it was when we have one hook in, right, and I'm laying on the back on the dude, and if you think about it, yeah, I'm gonna put the crab right now really because right now he's high, but if it was total, it would be easier for me to put the crab right now. I don't have it, but the one thing that we did do that was similar is I was posting those toes on the mat, and I can push up from this position and project them down. And so when he was total, I was using those toes steel here to push him up. And that little detail is a game changer, guys. I figured that out as a black belt. And so, you know, I really use it when the guy has a strong base. So, something to keep in mind. That was a detail that was there. And of course, the grab ride, the free ride. Go get some water, come back, I got some water to show you. And actually, I want to show you something that is one of my favorite ones. A lot of times I'm having a hard time finishing guys with the lapel these days. A lot of times recently, especially this guy, he really knows how to defend the back very well. So whenever you get a fight in the league, even though you get the choking lapel, you still have a lot of struggle to finish, and especially because the fight, the head positioning and all that. Okay, so let's say for example I put him on this side and I'm here. And the guy who fights to put his head on this side and try to, defend. And so what I've been trying to do lately is I don't focus on choking them, I want to hold them in the position, and the anchor hand is gonna get deeper and tighter too. And so this hand, if I don't lose this hand and I keep my head in position, I might not lose the back, even though I don't have to lose. So I'll stay attached. Now the second thing I want to do is start opening my own lapel. And I grab the very, very end of it, and I'm gonna pass it. And I want him to think that I'm trying to choke him with my hands, like this. But the reality is, I have these two moves posed. And so when I'm trying to throw and he's trying to find out, I let it go. And I find this. Then I keep this for 1 second, I step on the hip. I really want to step on the hip so I get across this foot here. From the hook to the process of this is gonna come in front of the arm, right? And grab like a kimura. I'm gonna wrap it now. And I want to open that so I can throw his leg over. Then I want to lock my legs. I'm gonna push on the inside of your knee. So, pop, open this anchor lapel as deep as you can and secure it. Get your lapel, pass it, feed it to the other hand, bring this in front, step on the hip so you can cross the hook to his belly, and then pass the leg over. Lock the leg.
Oh, very good.
And then we go. Let's go. 1, 2.